Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have what if Naruto was neglected. You know the good what ifs. This is apparently what everyone wants. I decided to dip my hands into it. Well, my feet. Now that my boots are all soggy, let's get started, shall we? Also, as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and play that intro.
With the fever dreams, I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work, I got vision, I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast, so until I have it.
You begin the story with Naruto doing his usual routine in this world, running away from people who want to kill him. Time it being 5 different tuning, one of them happened to include Mizuki, but luckily be able to get in a alleyway where the others would not notice him at least for a while. Begin to wonder how did he get himself in this situation. But no time to wonder that, as he is soon noticed, and for the people, along with Mizuki, jump from the rooftop and begin, just attacking Naruto. Eventually, Naruto's anger and sadness would then turn into hatred as he began awaken some of Kurama's chakra and would go into a foretell state. And using 4 of his very sharp tails would proceed to stab 4 of the tuning, not Mizuki, in the heart, killing them almost instantly before taking off their heads. Mizuki, obviously now being terrified, would attempt to run away. However, Naruto would easily outspeed him right in front of the man and proceeding to jump on him and would bite a chunk of his neck off. As Naruto would use the rest of his tails to grab Mizuki's body and just rip it in half, with blood spurting out. With that, Naruto would appear in his mindscape and would just end up in a sewer. Of course, he'd wake up wondering where he is, and seeing that there's only kind of one way down, would have no choice but to go through it, where he'll obviously see a giant cage. Naruto will wonder what is in this cage, but will soon get his answer as he hears some giant footsteps and soon a bang against the cage as we see Kurama. Will send Naruto staggering back, probably in a bit of fear. And soon after recomposing himself, he'd ask Kurama who he is. As Kurama would tell Naruto that would be for another time, as he would tell Naruto that he can answer all the questions he has. Really happened to his parents? Why does the village hate him so much? And even his parents' names, even offer him the power, to take vengeance on all the villagers and probably destroy the place or rule over it. Adding that he just has to remove that pesky ceiling tag over there. Naruto would say, really, wonder if this is true, which Kurama will confirm, saying that that's kind of the only thing holding him back, which Naruto, after taking a few seconds of consideration, still does have a few people he wants to keep alive, this being Iruka, Tucci, so Shikamaru and Choji. They're kind of his only actual friends. But Naruto thinks that he can just use this same power just to keep them away from all the, destruction he's gonna cause. So Naruto would begin to, just peel or rip the thing off. And Kurama will watch in anticipation, thinking this is it. He gets to finally be free after years of being stuck. However, Naruto would be stopped by a hand grabbing his. This would, of course, be Minato, who would have still had that whole spirit thing show up. As Naruto would look over to see Minato, not knowing his parents, he would call him fourth Hokage, asking what is he doing here, as Kurama would yell, "Damn it, Minato," not to interfere, banging his head against the cage. Minato would then go on to explain to Naruto that he'll explain everything in due time, just don't, free Kurama. Minato would then, reestablish the shield, and him and Naruto would go into this white space they did as in canon. He would begin to have a talk with Naruto, and As he'd basically go on to, well, explain everything, also adding that he is Naruto's father, telling him who his mother is, Kushina. Of course, after the explanation, Naruto would be livid at what Minato kind of did to the man. Understandably, he does receive a punch to the chest and probably many other attacks from Naruto. Naruto would yell that he's the reason he's kind of in these situations. Going over the worst of the worst, and after Naruto was done and would start heavily breathing, Naruto goes on to give his same response as in canon, and he going to tell Naruto but not to let the village beat him down too hard and to grow up, become a great shinobi, become the Hokage child, and have a wife and be a better father than he could. And Naruto would start to cry, although he doesn't understand Minato fully. Kind of too immature, he does. So glad to finally actually feel love for someone, well, from someone, not for. As Minato's time would begin to run out, as he began to disappear, fade away. As Naruto would try and say that he has so much more he wants to tell Minato, but Minato would say, I know, before then saying that his mother will always love him, and then disappearing into nothingness as he would arrive back in the real world, surrounded by, well, in front of the dead corpse of Mizuki on top of a rooftop, which he would jump down for and quickly escape. Not exactly wanting to, have to explain what happened there. But he does know one place he can go that you'll be happy at, heading straight to the ramen bar where Tucci would greet him, or the ramen guy, asking Naruto how his day has been, as Naruto would go on to say that much more happened than usual. As the ramen guy would ask Naruto to tell him about it over a bowl of ramen, which he put in front of Naruto. Luckily, no customers would have been there when he would arrive, so it's kind of just the two plus the ramen guy's daughter for now. A few minutes after, Shikamaru and Choji would come in, each greeting Naruto, although Shikamaru's would be in his usual bored attitude, and Choji's would be a lot more upbeat, with the three just sitting down and talking together, having a good time. Laughter and smiles filled the place as we pan up the sky with the familiar title card. So that's what my one-shot take on what if Naruto was neglected. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also sharing helps. And also ring the bell if I forget to mention that all the time. Thanks for watching and happy April 1st.